Hey guys, and welcome to a new music class with Miguel. Today, we're going to learn about the triads of the minor scale. So we have learned about the triads of the major scale, and now we're going to do that about the minor scale. It's very similar to what we did in major scale with a very few differences. So let's see what they are. Okay, first of all, let me just do a minor scale review. So we have here the major scale, okay, the normal major scale for C major scale. And you know that the formula for that is simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, okay? But if we put the formula of the minor scale, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, and flat 7, you will get that now the C minor scale will be this: C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, and B flat, okay? Very similar. Just follow the formula and you will get the minor scale. Let's move on. So here we have the triads of C minor. So from that minor scale that we just did, the C minor scale that had E flat, A flat, and B flat, we're going to simply put the triads, again, beginning in C, okay, and we put the triads the same way as we did it in the major scale, but in the end, we will include the flats. Here you have E flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, A flat, E flat, and B flat. Okay, we have included all the flats in these triads. Okay, after we do that, and we analyze each triad, you will get that here we have C minor, the first triad. The second triad is D diminished. Third triad is E flat major. Fourth triad is F minor. Fifth triad is G minor. Sixth triad is A flat major. And the seventh triad is B flat major. Okay, here we have again the formula just in case you needed more reference. Now that means that the first, if we do the Roman numeral analysis, the same thing we did with the triads of the major scale, if we do it here, you will get that the 1, you have to put it in lowercase because it is a minor chord. Okay, the second one, you have to put it in lowercase and with the little circle because it is diminished. The third one is going to be in capital letters, and you will include the flat here before the number, okay? Because it is not the third, it's the flat third, okay? The fourth one is going to be in lowercase because it is a minor chord. Same thing with the fifth chord, is in lowercase because it is a minor chord. The sixth one is going to be in capital letters because it is a major chord, and it's also going to include the flat symbol right before. And the same thing with the seventh chord, capital letters because it is a major chord, and it includes the flat here before the numbers. Okay, so the Roman numeral analysis for the triads of the minor scale is going to look like this, always. Okay, there is no exception. It is always going to be like this. The same way that in the triads of the major scale, 1, 4, and 5 were major, 2, 3, and 6 were minor, and 7 was diminished, the same thing happens here. They will always be like this. Major is going to be flat 3, flat 6, and flat 7. Minor is going to be 1, 4, and 5. And diminished is going to be second. In every minor key, there is no exception. There was no exception with major triads, and there is no exception now with minor triads, okay? Again, major are going to be flat 3, flat 6, and flat 7. Minors are going to be 1, 4, and 5. And diminished is going to be second. An easier way to remember is simply relating one thing to the other. For example, in the major scales, all the major triads were 1, 4, and 5. In the minor ones, it's going to be exactly the opposite. 1, 4, and 5 are going to be minor. What about the major ones? If you remember the formula for the minor scale, you have flat 3, flat 6, and flat 7. Those are going to be the major ones here. Flat 3, flat 6, and flat 7. And the one that is left is simply diminished. That's one way to remember it, okay? So let's do another example. Here we have the triads of the E minor scale. Okay, the same thing. We put all the notes in the scale. Okay, if you build the E minor scale, you will get that you have an F sharp, and that's it. So you only feel the F sharps. Here you have one F sharp, there's another one, and finally this one right here. If we label each triad or each chord, you will get that first one is E minor, second one is F sharp diminished, third one is G major, the fourth one is A minor, fifth one is B minor, sixth one is C major, and the last one is D major. Okay, again, here you have that. The first one is minor, the second one is diminished, the third one is major, flat third, the fourth one is minor, fifth one is minor, the flat six is going to be major, and the flat seven is going to be major. The same thing as in the C minor key. Okay, so it's going to be the same thing in every minor key. Now, what you're going to do for your task is simply do the same thing we did right here with the E minor, and the same thing we did right here with the C minor, like the staff with the triads and the chord labels and the Roman numeral analysis. You will do the same thing, but in the following keys. In the case of G minor and D minor, only two. Okay, so you do that. You can, if you want to draw the staff, you can do it. If you can print a staff and do it there, even better. It doesn't matter. Okay, as long as you do everything that I'm asking, writing all the triads with the chord labels and the Roman numeral analysis. Be careful with the capital letters and the lowercase letters. They are different than in the major keys. Okay, so do not forget about that. Also, be sure you take care of your tasks presentation, because a lot of people are not taking too much care about that. And remember that every task that you do will be a part of your portfolio by the end of the semester. So try to be as good as possible with your presentation, okay? Because you are going to show that to not only your teachers, but the principal, and that will go to the Ministry of Education. So be sure you do a good job. Okay, that's it, and I will see you next class. Bye-bye.